Hey guys, hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. Today is actually a really good Monday. I wasn't planning on doing a video, but got in a nice little surprise today. I've been waiting on this one and another box that has come in, or another deck that I'm waiting on that's coming up from the US. They've been stuck in Mississauga in Ontario, and so at that distribution center, they've had a huge outbreak in COVID. And so things have been just backed up like crazy. I had a couple boards that were going out that were caught up in Mississauga. And then also just receiving, receiving these ones has taken some time. So there was probably like maybe a 2-week quarantine or something along those lines. And so there's been one deck, the Bucky Stadium, I've been waiting for a while. And then this one as well. So let's dig into it. Obviously by the title, you know what it is. But let's just open it up here and take a look, see how cool this thing is. I've been waiting to get my hands on this. When they dropped, I was hoping to maybe get both of them. I didn't stay up early enough actually to get the Hosoi signed one, the Christian Hosoi signed one. Okay, let me just show you what I'm dealing with box-wise here. Okay, so we got it open. Okay, oh man, there's not a lot of additional extra packaging. That is very surprising, very loosey-goosey in there. Wow. Okay. And so here you go. It's the Jamie Thomas Zero Hammerhead. And it was a collaboration that took place with Hosoi. And so I've been waiting on this one for a while. It's a pretty rad deck. And so this one is number 207 of 250 and signed by Jamie Thomas Zero. And so I've been waiting to get my hands on this. Now that I got it, it's actually way cooler than I thought it was. I've seen some guys posting online, and I haven't been super stoked on what I've been seeing. The initial drop, I mean, the graphic looks so killer when they initially had said that they were going to be doing this drop. But then I had seen just some guys that are getting this stuff, and I think it was just weird camera angles where it was making the tail look like it was ginormous. But it's really not that big, and just the graphic, I actually really like the black and white. The Hosoi was red and black, and it looked killer as well. But even before I knew whose was whose, I really liked the black and white. I thought it was just pretty rad. Okay, so there is just a little information down here. It's 10.5 inches wide, zero since 1996, made in Mexico. Made in Mexico. And then you get this little information card with it as well. So guys, I want to open that and show you what it is, but I don't know if I want to open it right now. So, because I just haven't decided what I'm going to do with it, and I want to be wise here. Okay, yeah, so they've re-saran wrapped kind of this section here over top of the signature. They cut out a little area, and so you can see there underneath, hopefully. But anyways, there's a hole right here that actually gets to the board. Okay, so you know what? It's a lot cooler. It is a lot cooler in person. Again, some of the images that I've seen online were making me wonder if it was just kind of an impulse buy and maybe I should be selling it or at least using it for trade bait. But I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity. Just in case later I was kicking myself, I figured, you know what, I'm going to buy it. And if I didn't get it, and then I decided after I wanted it, I would have been paying, even more money. And then also, yeah, I figured, you know what, I might as well just get it. So I got it, and now I have to make the decision here. And it is quite a bit cooler than expected. So the one thing I was wondering, because it's been sitting in cold, it's pretty good again. With saran wrap on, it's hard to tell. I mean, this thing is going to be pretty flat. There's not a lot of, it's pretty standard for old school decks. But this Hammerhead is pretty, might be a little off. I don't know. It's hard to tell, and I'm looking at the camera here as well. I'll have to do the table test where you lay it flat. I don't know. Can I do it here? I have a little chair here to see how accurate it is. Oh, it seems pretty good. Yeah, it seems pretty good. So anywho, that's a good sign that it's pretty straight. I didn't know, again, just sitting in Mississauga for the last couple weeks, whether or not any damage would have been done to it. To be honest, I would have preferred, I'm stoked to get it. I would have preferred something a little bit better than just a loosey-goosey board sitting in a ginormous box, just slamming all over the place for the entire trip. But it doesn't look like there's been any damage to it. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's been any damage to it along the sides or anything. It looks pretty clean. Alright guys, anywho, hope you dig it. Just wanted to give you a first look. Sorry about the rambling. Stoked to finally get it. Now I've got a decision to make whether I'm going to be keeping it or not. I do think Jamie Thomas is such a rad dude. I've watched quite a few different interviews and stuff on him. And I have actually, my only pop deck that I own is a Zero. I guess I shouldn't say that because I did pick up, I am skating an 8-point, whatever it is, Andy Anderson deck as well. So it's a pop, but I mean, it's an Anderson, so it's a bit different. But yeah, so the real only pop that I have is that Zero Dan Berman up there. So I respect what Jamie Thomas has been doing with Zero. I just respect him as an individual. Again, he's just a hardcore skater that doesn't give up, and you can see some killer footage of him online. Anywho guys, there it is. Let it go. Cheers.